Good morning, my friends. It's your old pal PeaceLoveMusic here with another Let's Go morning show brought to you live by DeOrganized Media in partnership with our good friends over at BitcoinLive, Decentralized Broadcasting. It is Tuesday morning, the 17th of December, and amongst many other things, it is SBTC Day. Happy SBTC Day, everybody. We're super excited about this here at DeOrganized. We think that this is going to be just an incredible, amazing development here, and we're very excited about all the stuff going on. Friendly reminder, this is a news show. We are not providing financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I am not qualified to give financial advice on anything. I'm just a pep economist, or sometimes I call myself a jack-off realtor, and I'm not here to give financial advice. So always do your own research, never invest money you cannot afford to lose. With that being said, Bitcoin's coming in at crazy numbers right now, 107,303 on CoinMarketCap as of a couple minutes ago. Stacks coming in at 237, down a little bit, might be a little bit on sale heading into the SBTC launch. Holding on to the number 46 position by market cap on CoinMarketCap. Fear and Greed Index has risen to 81. It is in the extreme greed range, and the top three gainers on CoinMarketCap for the past 24 hours are BitGet, XRP, and CRO, the Crypto.com coin. Again, not financial advice. Always do your own research. And your stacks calendar for the day. Light day in the stacks calendar world. As always, we have our morning show Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 9:30 every day. Let's go. We have friends every day. GPSC is waiting backstage. You're going to come chat with us in a few minutes. And at 10 a.m., we have regularly the Stacks DeFi show. I'm not sure if there's somebody said that the Stacksies Awards are on at 10 a.m., but I'm not positive about that. If I can get some confirmation during the live stream, maybe Hero Gamer can let us know what the deal is with that. But the Stacks DeFi show is at 10 a.m. Eastern time. At 1:30, we don't actually have that anymore. So at 10 a.m., we have also the AI Deep Dive, the Syndicate's AI Deep Dive, and we're actually going to run a little bit different today. We got Rocky and Aiden from the Red Block coming on, and Mike Jagdeo from the Syndicate is, you guys know him as Blockface, as you attract funding. And he's going to be running, I think we're going to be doing a Spaces in conjunction with the live stream, but I'm not sure, because there might be other stuff going on and that I've just become aware of. And then always every week at 2 p.m., we have Art on Stacks with Good Kitty and Nieta. And also at 1 p.m. today, we have, as long as he's feeling okay, we have Landy's Crypto Corner. I'm really excited because we've had 5 episodes now. Last episode was getting a little bit down into some nitty gritty, and I'm really excited to talk to Landy today about some of the things he has, some of the advice he can give, or some of the ways we can use some of the basic information we've accumulated over the last 5 weeks. And that is your stacks calendar for the day. Friendly reminder, when you stack your stacks, you earn yield in Bitcoin Tell your friends. When you stack your STX, you earn yield in Bitcoin. Did you know that? If you didn't, now you know. And it's really important that people are aware of that, you know? I gotta get better at this. My friends, if you are into Bitcoin and you're looking to earn some solid yield, you have to check out Hermetica. They have USDH. It's a Bitcoin-backed stablecoin that is not just stable, but earns up to 25% yield. Head on over to hermetica.fi. You can stake your USDH and start earning immediately. It's that easy. Go check it out now at hermetica.fi. And so this is the site here. And I'm not sure. So this is the site here, and you go over. There we go. So you can stake your. Right now the yield is 20%. It's not just stable, but it earns yield up to 25%. Right now the yield is 20% because people are rushing in and taking advantage of this. So if you have dollar stable coins right now, you can actually convert those over to USDH, start earning yield while you're securing your USDH as a Bitcoin-backed asset, dollar stable asset. This is great. People need to know more about it. So Hermetica.fi, great stuff going on over there, and we love it. We love it. You also got a link up in the corner there where you can. We got a link up in the corner where you can get to Hermetica right up there. Hermetica.fi. If you're not watching, if you haven't used it yet, go check them out. President-elect Trump says Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency will eliminate billions in waste and fraud, potentially saving $2 trillion. That's crazy. Ripple to launch RLUSD stablecoin today on December 17th. Beware of the FOMO. People are going to run right into that dollar stablecoin on Ripple. And if you don't get it in now, it might go up. I don't know. They were talking about FOMO yesterday. That's why I was being silly about it. SoftBank CEO Masayoshi Son to unveil $100 billion U.S. investment, creating $100,000 AI-focused jobs, 100,000 AI-focused jobs during a visit to President-elect Trump's residence. Man, I'm just off. Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy buys another 15,350 Bitcoin worth $1.5 billion. CryptoQuant CEO, everything's not, says MicroStrategy risks bankruptcy only if an asteroid hits. So Bitcoin has never fallen below the long-term investors' average buy price, which is about 30K. That doesn't mean Bitcoin's never fallen below 30K, but it hasn't fallen below 30K since it's been his average buy price. And I think that's probably an unrealistic number, short of being hit by an asteroid. With $7 billion in debt and BTC holdings of $4.6 billion, liquidation happens only if Bitcoin drops to 16.5K. I'm not sure exactly how those ratios work. So if you know, please let me know. I'm not quite sure how you can have $7 billion in debt and 4.6 billion in Bitcoin makes you safe to Bitcoin pullback of like 80%. That'd That'd be crazy. BlackRock and Fidelity ETFs now hold 3.74 of Bitcoin's total supply. That's 784,461 Bitcoin and counting in just combined BlackRock and Fidelity's ETFs. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff there. Lido to discontinue service on Polygon in the coming months. After low adoption, Lido staking requests on Polygon are no longer available, but users can still withdraw their staked Matic through the Lido interface on Polygon up until June 16th. I used to love Polygon. I thought it was going to be a great thing. I recently gave up on my bags, and I'm glad I did. Too bad. They were just a little too early, I think. It's really what happened. U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs have now seen inflows for 13 trading days in a row. Total inflows during that streak are just under $6 billion. Matthew Seigel says Van Eck expects Bitcoin to hit $180,000 this cycle. That's FUD. He says they're watching key indicators like funding rates, unrealized profits, and retail speculation. It may not be FUD. 180K is a very healthy target for Bitcoin right now. SBTC is now live. The long-awaited SBTC launch is finally here, arriving with Bitcoin block 875000. Those that are new to the show may not know, SBTC is a development on Stacks that will allow the trust-mitigated peg-in from BTC Layer 1 to Stacks L2, allowing for the deployment of Bitcoin across DeFi on Stacks with cross-chain functionality into platforms like Solana and Aptos, already in the works. The future of Bitcoin DeFi is very bright on Stacks. So bright. With SBTC soon going live, don't miss the Surge 2 campaign on Alex. Rewards have been doubled to 2 million Alex for Surge liquidity providers. Some of the best yields on Stacks for SBTC and meme coins will be found on the Alex Surge. So be sure to check it out at app.alexlab.co/surge. You can get all the details about that. What's going on at DeOrganized.media? Is it a simple show scheduling platform or perhaps something more? Head on over to DeOrganized.media and set up your user account today with a simple and safe Stacks wallet connection. And again, shout out to Trip and Monkey, who's been just incredible with helping us out with that. Zero Authority DAO has crushed it in 2024 with 131 gigs and 100 bounties completed at zeroauthority.xyz. Their mission to build the reputation layer for Web3, enabling secure, transparent collaboration through gigs, bounties, and endorsements is as important as ever, and we are very fortunate to have them building all on Stacks. This is being built on Stacks. Great team over there. Love what they're doing, and it's going to add a ton of different things we can do in the ecosystem that we're not able to do now. For users, are you interested in helping builders and devs test out their projects on Stacks? We're building a tester QA community. DM me at PeaceLoveMusicG on X if you are interested. Recently, we've been testing out the AMM, the Runes AMM for Bitflow. We've been doing some testing for Boom Wallet. We did some testing for Zenitron. We've done testing for Derupt and Crypto Dude. There's others that I'm not even remembering right now. Trips Rising Tide, Gary's Gated. We've done some testing around for some of these things. And if you're interested in checking that out, DM me. We are always looking for more people to be involved in that process. Web3 artist Gavin launches his Museum of Metamorphosis collection today at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, a series of 5 investment art pieces on Stacks released over the next few months. The first 2 released today on @Trigamma. The one-of-one artworks will be auctioned with a reserve starting at 75 stacks each. We are getting more and more art and music on chain and on into our ecosystem. And that's a hugely encouraging piece, because it's not just, you need more than just DeFi. We got a lot of that coming, and it's great. It's awesome, but you need more for the community, and art and entertainment and music and that kind of stuff is part of that. And it's great seeing all the stuff Good Kitty's been pushing through that. Super shout out to Good Kitty. And she's very involved in all of that. Talkovation Tuesday. Who are you nominating for a Talkovation award today? Head over to @StacksLink. I put that in wrong. It's @StacksLink on X and nominate the Stacks Community Hero for a Taco Award. Stacks Sip and Innovation Community Call every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern with Hero Gamer and the Stacks org. Come learn about the latest developments on the Stacks chain and give us your input on what you would like to see built on Stacks. This is a great call. You guys should absolutely be coming out. The last few weeks we've had Dan come out and talk about the Stacks Pay SIP, Dan Trevino from Boom Wallet, which is also going to be launching soon. We had Lord Rosar come out and talk about his SIP proposal for creating a standard for permissionless liquidity pools, which he is building out on Charisma. And the standardization process will actually help, because there's other people involved in the community that are building out similar things, and that's important that we can get in on that we collaborate, we kind of get a standard so that they interoperate with each other. Rafa was on last week talking about his new project, which he's actually working on, Factory.fun, and also his Jing.cash project, which is very interesting. And we're looking for more involvement, more engagement. We want people out there and participating and coming in and doing it with us. We're looking for more involvement. So that is the news for the day. What is up, Reese? What is up, Jamie? My brother, Anthony Fiore. We do need to get on Robinhood. We were working on that campaign a little bit. We were getting Robinhood's attention. Robinhood, Vlad, if you're listening, I know you are. Why is Stacks not on Robinhood? I'd actually have more Stacks, and I'd definitely probably put more cash into Robinhood to accumulate it. If I could buy my Stacks on there, I have a little bit of Bitcoin in there, a couple of other tokens that I'm interested in. It's not my main place to purchase crypto because you don't have Stacks, and that's one of my favorites. Right now, I accumulate most of my Stacks on Coinbase, so someone needs to let Robinhood know. Pathetic marketing scheme outside of X. I can't speak to you. I can't speak to that. I'm not, we're just DeOrganized here. We're just a community project. We're not endorsed by anybody quite yet. So I can't speak to the marketing campaigns for Stacks proper. I do know that they've been crushing it though. I mean, they have been doing some good stuff with getting some influencers, big accounts posting about Stacks and stuff, and also crushing it, getting all this functionality out there. I think once the functionality is ready, that's really when you want to push, because you don't want to push people to a project that's not quite ready yet, right? So that's probably part of it there. Good morning, Blockface. What's up, man? Peace be with you, also with you. And good morning, Bull You Pick. What's up, my brother? Get some smoke. Bull You Pick's part of that project. And without further ado, bringing on my buddy. Guys, I'm sorry I'm slow today. I'm slow through my processes. I'm slow through everything. It's been a long couple of days. What's up, GPSC, man? How are you today? I know you've been cranking too.
Yeah, good morning, man. Feeling the energy, feeling the vibes today. I've got a launch tomorrow for a little collab we did between me and 300 for the XRP guys. So getting that settled and setting all of that up right now, making sure that everybody's able to mint tomorrow.
What's that collab?
So me and 300 put a an anthem together for the XRP dev, and then I put a GIF together for the song, and that's our first collab on chain. So everybody that has a little bit of XRP has been whitelisted to go mint your XRP anthem tomorrow.
Very cool. That's on Gamma.
Yep, that's gonna be on Gamma.
Very cool. Mint, that what's the mint cost?
$0.
What?
STX. Yeah, yeah, man. We wanted to do something nice for the community. Everybody kind of rallied, had a good laugh together, and then it sparked some conversation, and we put something together to commemorate it.
That's awesome, man. That's great. I didn't realize it was a free mint. Yo,
Yeah,
there's
man.
just so much going on. Actually, I want to remind everybody too. We got one more day for people to go check out the DeOrganized page. There's a contest to get on the whitelist for Doc's Degen Girl mint. Which we actually have 5 free mints on that one too. It's almost filled up, but there's still a few spots left. I think it runs through the end of the day today, or maybe early tomorrow. I can't remember it was a 48-hour promo, and I can't remember when it got posted. But check out that, and then go mint. Definitely go free mint if you're holding XRP. Definitely go get it on free mint on Gamma tomorrow for the anthem from 300 with GPSC. What else are you working on? I know you got. I can't keep track of all the stuff you're working. So what else are you working on lately?
So I have been working on a meme Rue collab. So there's going to be an NFT collection for the meme X Rue collab. I'm also working on a PFP style collection for the honey badgers, the ones on STX. What else, man? Been helping Doc with DG1, DJ Girl. So it's what else? There's a couple more things. I don't know, dude. It really is hard. It's like it's 1,000 things at once. It's been fun. Oh yeah, redacted actually.
Okay.
I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, man, there's so many cool things going on in our space right now. What do you think about SBTC?
Oh man, really excited for it. I think that I heard somebody said that they're expecting like 1,000 Bitcoin to be deposited on the first day. So we'll see.
I think that's the limit.
That's the limit.
I think there's limits. I'm not sure of all the details, to be honest, because I just don't.
That was something that I was going like I was asking Jack last night. I was like, is there a certain reason why they did a limit? Is it to like control like the influx of new users into SBTC? Like
I think it's just a matter of part of the plan to make sure that they have the right liquidity balance before it gets opened up to the apps and everything.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know. I can't think of a specific reason why you would want to limit the amount that can go in, except for it's just about protecting. Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
1,000 BTC. So I don't know if I'm just speculating. I have no idea why.
Same. Yeah. It's one of those things like it's set to be a huge unlock for our ecosystem. And after that, we have, like I've said this, like the WASM upgrade is what I'm really excited for, because what my understanding is of it is that it makes stacks more compatible with other coding languages, and that's attractive to that'll attract new devs from different ecosystems, and it'll turn stacks into like the Bitcoin internet.
Right. It has, well, as has been explained to me, because I'm not super techie on it, so I don't understand all the basics of the tech. But as has been explained to me about it, it's going to make the mining, signing, the compute process in the network much more nimble and efficient and faster, which is crazy because this morning, trying to get ready for the Hermetica spot that I totally chewed up so badly. I'm gonna have to give him a couple more spots. But I transferred some USDH from one wallet to another so I could run the spot and have the USDH in there. I was playing around with it, and the transfer literally took like 5 seconds. Like it didn't even give me time to see a pending transaction in the wallet. Before I saw a pending transaction, the tokens were there and the transaction was just completed. It never showed me it. It was that fast. So, I mean, we've almost forgotten how novel it is.
Yeah,
in a couple months. It's only been a couple months, and when it first came, and it was not always consistent, and I did this with 0.001. That doesn't always work, by the way.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't work, it only costs you 0.001 stacks to find out. Unless you have a transaction that's time dependent, you can put low fees. It's very cheap to use stacks and fast still, most of the time.
Yeah, I launched a collection page for that collab I was doing. I'm editing some stuff on it right now. I'll make it public, but I used like something like a 0.1 STX fee whenever Nakamoto first started. Like they were talking about different contract calls and stuff, and how they were a little bit more cumbersome, and you had to use a little bit bigger of a fee. So I think that it's really looking good. Our network's looking really strong right now. Good morning, Reese.
Stacks core team has been killing it. Yes, with getting Nakamoto here, with SBTC. Now they have been taking a little break, but they have that WASM stuff, which not only will it make things faster, but like GP was saying, it's making the app. It's basically positioning Stacks to become the app layer for Bitcoin. Stacks is becoming the app layer for Bitcoin. It's the DeFi layer. As of today, Stacks is the DeFi layer for Bitcoin. There's no two ways about it. Could there be others? Yes. Stacks is now established as the DeFi layer for Bitcoin, and WASM Clarity Virtual Machine will make Stacks the app layer for Bitcoin. That's my prediction. I really think that that's where we're going with this. Super shout out to the Stacks core devs. And again, just I understand Anthony's frustration, because there doesn't seem to be a broad, robust marketing scheme for Stacks, especially outside of X. X actually seems to be the place where we can get more traction with the community, by the way. I think that's why it seems like there's more marketing presence there. It just goes farther because the algorithms aren't squashing it. Number one, like if you're on Facebook, you can't post anything about crypto without it getting just completely shadow banned, right?
Really? I haven't experienced so I haven't been on Facebook in a really long time. I didn't like so it's one of those things. Like I didn't really realize that they were censoring stuff like that. It's crazy how much we don't think about our freedom of speech, and how important it is.
Well, especially when you're talking about the creation of a massive public platform for engaging in communications, and then they can just kind of, raise some people's voices and lower some other people's voices without anyone really being able to even critically look at it, knowingly. I mean, they've been doing that for a long time over there, a long time. Even to people I've spent, in my realtor life, I've done a lot of marketing, and I've spent a lot of money marketing my business on Facebook. only to have them very, very significantly, which I'm live streaming on my Facebook account right now, but nobody sees it. I have, probably a few thousand friends. I haven't looked at my friend count on Facebook. I probably have a few thousand friends on Facebook, my personal account. And I get like a couple views on my live shows. I'm streaming live every day, and I get a couple views. It's nuts. It's nuts, which is fine. That's fine. I mean, I'm not worried about it. I'm only there because it's easy to add to the stream, right? And I have the account there, but I'm not looking at it as a major component. But people don't see, like, every so often something in the stream algorithm, I'll get like a handful of likes from people that I'm friends with, but it's not going anywhere else, and it's not going to their friends, and it's not, it's just not, it's not because people don't want to see the content. We're getting engagement all over the place from our ecosystem, so it's just how it is. Fortunately,
and that being like, that raises another question. Like, you don't really have a whole lot in the morning show's name that could, potentially get you shadow banned. So
it's me.
Yeah,
they've been.
It's PeaceLove.
It's Steve Perino. They don't like. They do not. Because I say what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can be a little bit provocative, especially in textual posts. In a personal conversation, I might be a little bit more restrained. But when I have time to deliberate on how I'm going to poke the bear, the pokes become a little bit more pokey, right? So I don't violate terms of service, except for, so they really hated. So I was a political science and economics major in my brief college career. I started having kids very young, and it was just impossible for me to make enough money and go to college and raise my kids and all of that. So I didn't stay. And I was making it turns out I'm a decent salesman. I made good money in sales. What do I need to go to college for? I didn't need to. So I didn't. But I'm interested in politics and economics and how all that stuff works, and social organization and all of that. And I've been studying it ever since, and I've been engaging with people in conversations and all sorts of forums before Facebook even existed. And then after, Facebook was a lot more organic when it first started, matriculating out there, and you could really meet people that have like minds. It did put people together. It did bring groups together. The algorithm used to put people together that could kind of, you wanted to talk to because you had shared interests. And I developed over time a disdain for centralized hierarchical governance, the top-down federal system where the checks and balances have long been eroded. And so we also had consistently less than half of the voting population were participating in elections back then when I first started developing, and I was like, maybe if we just, and then the government will always push to get more involvement in the electoral process, because if enough of us aren't participating, it actually serves as a means of calling into question the legitimacy of their position. Good morning, Hero. So I was actually promoting the idea of mass abstinence from the electoral process as a form of getting the opportunity to reorganize our government a little bit, because if people aren't participating because they're actively not participating out of protest, then maybe we could use that as a justification for trying to address some of the problems we have with the checks and balances. And they actually determined that I was discouraging people from voting.
Oh, you're doing election fraud over here, eh?
Not election fraud, just discouraging people from voting. And that
Manipulation
happened
of
a
votes.
long time ago. This was way before COVID, way before the heavy-handed censorship came down.
Oh, dude, you made censorship look cool.
I I'm the reason they started doing that in earnest. People like me.
Spearheaded the movement, bro. Look at you.
And yes,
When you-
Hero, everyone should vote for the SIPs. That is a worthy uh, voting process that people should participate in for sure.
Yeah, dude. And we have some cool SIPs being proposed. You know, we've got like Stacks Pay with Boom Wallet, and then Brozar has his you know, his something about a Dex, some sort of SIP surrounding that.
Right, permissionless. No, what's he calling it? It's permissionless liquidity pools is what he was referring to, or what his SIP proposal is. So he's built this out on Charisma already. The product exists, so you can head over to Charisma and start participating in a permissionless. You can create your own liquidity pools, but the trick is in how it's going to like be indexed, and when you're trying to trade, how the platforms are going to be able to know that the pools exist and that use them for trading and stuff. But yeah, man, the Stacks Pay, Stacks Pay SIP is really cool too. That's payment standards and payment link standards. It's very simple actually, but it's there's no standardized process right now, and it'd be very easy for this to get passed and for Leather and Xverse to incorporate it into their wallets, so that all of the functionality is going to be built in Boom Wallet and with the Boom Smart Shops can actually function with Leather and Xverse wallets as well.
Yeah, you know, I'm really excited about Boom Wallet. I think that it's going to be a game changer, and not to mention, you know, Doc is launching the first NFT collection on the platform. You know, so it's really cool, and I can't wait to kind of experiment um, with the different shops and storefronts on there. You know, just FYI, if you hold a Giga Pepe V2, I've taken a snapshot for holders. Everybody will be getting a free mint to Doc's upcoming collection, DJ Girl. So be on the lookout for that. As soon as Boom is launching, I think that Doc is also launching his NFT collection. So really excited to see him show you guys what he's been working on, man. I think it's really become a really killer collection. Have you seen
Yeah,
any of it?
I have. We are doing a giveaway. We have 30 whitelist mint spots plus 5 free mint spots on DeOrganized. If you head over to the DeOrganized X handle, actually it's right up here on the QR code there too. You can get there. It's or just at DeOrganized BTC on X. You can actually, all you have to do is like, retweet, follow Doc and DeOrganized and GPSC, and drop your Stacks address, and you're registered to possibly get one of the free mints, and also be in line for one of the whitelist mints, so that when it goes live, you can mint them. And they're only one stacks, I think, right? I think the mint is only one stack. So
Yeah,
yeah,
they'll only be one
no,
stack, and
no
stack
brainer.
one STX.
One STX, $1.
one one stack. It's just I don't know about how that feels. It doesn't roll off the tongue. You know what I mean? It's like, what is the smallest denomination of a stacks? But yes, it'll be one stack, and I think that um, once you get a little taste of this collection, you'll see that like it was highly inspired by like my art style, and I've been kind of taking him under my wing and showing him different tricks, and then you know, creating his own style from that. So I've always wanted to show people how I do my art, and Doc just happens to be the first person uh, to actually try to do it. You know, what we got here? We got Hero talking about better. Okay, this the charisma. Sick.
right? The permissionless pools. Some information there. Yeah, I love what Doc's such a good dude, right? He comes in, he's super friendly, he's always engaging, and now he's learning. You know, this is his first NFT collection, right? He's never done one before, not that I know
So
of.
he's done some photography collections and a little like he was experimenting with NFTs on Haylayer before Gamma. So whenever Gary had his platform up and running, Haylayer, he had some photography on there.
That's right. I
And he also
forgot.
had Gamma.
Gary had a Gary had a platform for NFTs. I forgot about that.
Yeah, the man's been a legend for a long time working with NFTs with like in the space. So it's like gated.so is a no brainer. You know, every artist needs a page on gated.so.
Oh
It's
yeah, that's why. So Gated's going to be integrated with. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of alpha on what's going on with DeOrganized. Okay, we're building out the platform right now. It's just about organizing the shows and the hosts and giving everyone a place to kind of organize their shows and participate in that end. But we are looking to do more, um, integrate more tools for content creators. So anyone that's looking to create a show, host a show, hosting spaces regularly, you don't have to have a live broadcast to participate in this, or you can have a live broadcast that's not part of the organized proper and on your own and whatever you want to do. But we're starting to. This is all downline. It's not the functionality is not going to be there, tomorrow. But we are looking at integrating apps in our community like Gated so that you can have an app option for gated content or gated access content like Seigel. They're working on a V2 at Seigel. I can't say too much about that, but we should be able to integrate Seigel so you'll be able to write articles on your you can actually write articles right on the portal that go on to Seigel. Hopefully that's how it's going to work, and maybe even share those articles right out to X or whatever other social media you want to use. It'll integrate with X. We're working on trying to figure out how to integrate it with Restream, other stuff. Boom Wallet, Zero Authority DAO. It's all going to be. We're hoping it'll all be integrated into all of those things. So Trip's been absolutely murdering it as far as getting the basic functionality for the schedule going. I would imagine that within like let's say a 3-month timeline, we'll have a little bit more functionality ready to go. But I'm super psyched about this because it's integrating with all of the other platforms. We're not trying to create a competitor, but also we're kind of creating the piece that people need for the content creators. You should be able. There's going to be a Gamma integration where you can connect hopefully that you can connect your NFT collections or maybe even direct people to your mints that are going on and stuff like that right through your DeOrganized portal. So we're super psyched about some of these things. And again, these are all just we're still in idea phase and how it's all going to function. And there's other things that we're looking at downline that I can't really talk about, but I'm super bullish. I mean, DeOrganized is
you should be, dude. You
taking a
should
life
be.
on its own, man. It's not me. It's all the other people that are participating and contributing, man. And
Yeah,
it's
I was talking about this. How deorganized could very well be like um, the tool it could be a very good onboarding tool, like say for instance if you were to integrate like trips stx vision and just have like a analytics like portion on deorganized like or like to where like anybody that wants to get into the stacks ecosystem regardless if you're like a miner, a trader, an artist, you can go to stack deorganized and find out where you need to go and start learning. I think that there's a lot of potential in what you're doing, and I think you've done a tremendous amount of work. And big shout outs to Trip. The website looks great. hearing all of these new integrations and ideas to use the apps within the ecosystem in one place is something that I've been wanting to see. Like people like, okay, hey, people use Sigil over here or Sigil. Some people look at STX Vision over here, STX Tools. Like, what one place that uses all of these tools that are great tools that have been built for this ecosystem, and um, I really can't wait to see what DeOrganized looks like in 5 years. You know.
I can't wait to see what it looks like in 6 months. I really
Yeah.
am super excited about it. I can't say enough about Trip and the absolute just like Tasmanian devil effect he's had on just driving the once he came in and was like, hey, you want to do this, because this was actually his suggestion to kind of build out the website. Like initially, obviously there's some design ideas and some of the what we're actually trying to do with it has been shaped by a team. But without him actually stepping up and suggesting this, it never would have. We weren't even close to being ready to kind of target it,
Right.
as far as
Yeah.
like it's been something I've wanted to do. Our web presence is, you know, trashy otherwise, wasn't great. It was cheap and easy and something I could do without having to spend a lot of time and money on it as a bootstrap project. And super fortunate to have had Trip been able to do what he's done with it in such a short amount of time, because
Yeah.
it's
It
going
seems
to
like
add a lot of
it
functionality
just
for
popped
the
up.
right couple weeks.
No,
Couple
no
weeks.
time at all. You know, he's been working his butt off, and like he's been experimenting with like AI, and I heard him say, like, you know, using AI agents. It feels like, you know, some tasks like you could do in a week's time, and then now it feels like you have a group of coders working together with you whenever you're using AI. You know, so it has enabled him to like tremendously um, like up his workload, man. Like he's just knocking it out, doing all these prompting, knowing how to talk to the cursor. Um, it, he's a legend, dude. It's crazy to see that um, all of these functionality, like it's a functioning hub now. You know, you can go find all of the shows in the Stacks ecosystem in one place.
Right. And it's still very beta. It's still very we're still working on our processes for getting the episodes input and the descriptions and links and all that stuff. Right now it's all manual and time consuming, and when I get around to it, it's not an easy process. Like for instance, today's show, I should immediately after the show be going in and doing some social media stuff and getting it on the website and getting the links out there, and but I got another show in 20 in 20 minutes. So I don't have time because I got to go set up the next show. So we're still very early in the process. It's still not we don't have our processes streamlined yet, but it's yeah, man, it's been super fun. And again, shout out to you, man. You're one of the first, you're one of the first people that were supportive and participatory. You were one of the first guests. You've been a regular host, a regular guest host. You were obviously when we first were having you on in the spaces in the show, it was just about GPSC and you were a guest and we are talking about your project. But now you're a content creator on the show too.
Yeah.
You're a regular guy. You participate in the panels, you participate in the shows, and you're part of DeOrganized. And so many people in our ecosystem have participated in the same way. And if I start naming people, I'm going to leave people off. That's why I try not to
I
get,
know it's so hard, man, because everybody
because there's
works
so
so
many
hard
people
to
helping us
this.
out. I mean, we have two shows today with the Syndicate and Landy and you. So we have not just me, but we have three other personalities helping us today on DeOrganized with our what we're building out. Yesterday it was Staxy. Tomorrow It's going to be who said they were coming on with me tomorrow to talk to?
I
Oh,
did.
Hattie. Hattie's been instrumental from the beginning.
Oh,
Help.
big ups to Hattie, dude.
Yeah, we
Seriously.
got Snazzy coming on to talk about BNS1, and Hattie and Reese are going to come do a little bit of a panel discussion with me, and then a few of us are going to join Mr. Wagme on his space to talk about DeOrganized tomorrow. I mean, it's just one thing after another. Obviously, Zenitron. I forgot to mention Zenitron. Guys, be on the lookout for that. I know it's going into a beta launch right now, waitlist beta launch for that competitive mode on Skullcoin.
Yes.
So that launch should happen very soon. Be on the lookout. That's that the encrypted NFTs technology and the functionality that he's building out there is really next level stuff for our ecosystem as well. But he's got his show on Thursday. Soon, but probably not until after the holidays. We're going to have the Good Kitty show on Thursdays. So we just got more. Jack's always on. Jack's always coming on and supporting in the spaces and shows whenever he can. And every Friday he comes on, and we have Jack's show when he gets, when he's not too busy to do it. The Ahead of the Curve show, which always has great alpha, by the way, and always has great guests. And it's just building. We're just building it out. We're just doing more and more. Again, shout out to LMNO for all he's been doing, helping out behind the scenes. 300 is making content regularly, and I got to get my processes better for and figure out when we can do that. And we were going to do a 300 show, but it turns out that the internet service at his new place is a little spotty right now, so we can't. We're just having a hard time keeping him online. But dude makes some excellent short pre-recorded content on all sorts of stuff. And so I just got to figure out when to drop that in regularly. I think we're going to do, I have a couple videos from him today. I got to just figure out when I'm dropping it in with the other shows going on. Probably going to start doing it Monday mornings going forward. Before the morning show, we'll run 300's alpha, the 3H alpha show. There's just so much. And then we have other people that want to shows that haven't gotten around to organize them yet. There's going to be a Reese X GPSC art show, right? I know there's going to be. I'm just waiting for it to develop that with you guys. And, we'll just keep doing it. We'll just keep doing it.
Yeah, I think that me and Reese have a lot of fun. So I think that, I think we would both be down for that. I think we've talked about this before, so it's almost a given that there will be some sort of show surrounding me and Reese talking about art and NFTs and what's going on in the art scene on Stacks.
Yeah, we got to get you guys on there. I got to wrap up because I got another show coming on in a half an hour, and I need to leave myself enough time to get that set up so we can run live on time. Especially if we're coordinating it with the spaces that's competing with the stacks. Hopefully not. What do you got? What else you got going on for the day, man?
So I'm gonna finish up a few more. I'm gonna make some more traits for this redacted collection I'm doing. I'm gonna tidy up this meme and meme Rue collab. I'm also gonna get in touch with Doc today, talk about some more redacted stuff. I mean, like it's really crazy. It's just I'm excited for the start of 2025, and I'm also working with the Dog Pool guys to do some storyboards for their charity auction. So we're looking into some charities and stuff to do a donation to, and figuring out how all of that's gonna work. So stay tuned. I have a lot coming. It's going to be a busy 2025. So, yeah, let's keep going, man.
Yeah, man. It's we'll just keep doing it, right? It's going to be we keep chipping away, right?
That's what a wise man once told me whenever I first got my start. And look how far. I mean, I think I'm damn near through that rock now. So, gotta find a new rock.
You're right. That's the thing. There's always another rock to break. So don't chip too hard. Give yourself a little bit of break from that chipping. The rock will be there tomorrow.
There you
Or we'll
go.
just
I
find another one.
needed that. I needed that for sure because
Bro, you know
I've
what
been
it is too? This
raised.
space is the space we're in is tough because there's a lot of activity and a lot of excitement and a lot of buzz and a lot of dopamine from all of the social media interaction. So when you have a big announcement or you launch something and you're building up to launching something, you're getting a lot of social media at interaction, and that's like dopamine, 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 dopamine. And then it gets to be, it really fucks with you because then all of a sudden, if you're not working on those things the same, you're still working. But if you're not in the social part of it, you're just head down working, you're not getting that dopamine. And that fucks with you, man. It makes you
It's
not, even though you're being super productive, you're actually being more productive, but you're not getting the, the rewards, the
It's so true. It's so true because like I'll be like grinding away at a collection all day long, and then like I'll be like, what's going on X? Let's check in with everybody. That happens for a reason. You know what I mean? And it's so I get in there, and I'm only supposed to be checking my messages, but then I end up doom scrolling through crypto Twitter for an hour or two. And so
right.
it's
Which isn't,
you're
there's nothing wrong with it, but it can put you in a hard mindset because even though you're scrolling through crypto Twitter, you're not getting the same dopamine hits as you are when you're engaging with people on your own posts.
yeah,
So it
together alone.
together alone, but it just kind of gives you, that's why just keep chipping away is important. Redirect yourself back to the work when things start getting stressed and you start get, maybe you're not getting the same kind of attention you're used to getting. Just keep chipping away. You will get back to that. That's really
That's
where.
great advice, dude. I agree. You know, if the space gets negative, you know, you could just pour yourself into more work. I'll take that with me today for sure.
That's it too. I mean, well, because you got to realize the other people out there are experiencing the same thing.
Yeah,
You're also getting the dopamine ride, and it's just it's impossible to chase. It can't be. Right now, we're not getting 500 viewers every morning. We break 100. Most days we break 200. I get a huge boost in my chest when we break 300, which happens, but it's not going to happen every day, and I can't get that high every day, right? Which is fine. That's not what I'm chasing anyway. I'm trying to build out.
real
I'm just
stuff here.
doing it every day. When we first started, it was like 40 or 50 people tuning in every day, and that's great. Actually, that's an audience. That's not bad, but it's just hard to. My point is just don't sweat the numbers. Don't
Yeah,
sweat the short-term stuff. It's all about building for a bigger future. And like you said, you want to see where DeOrganized is in 5 years. I want to see where GPSC is. Where's the Gigaverse in 5 years? That's going to be pretty cool, man. And
yeah,
also, Jamie has it right. From the dog pool, one paw in front of the other, my brother. That's right. I'm going to see them tomorrow morning too. We got their show tomorrow morning.
yeah. They got the
Stacks
blockchain.
Australia tomorrow morning.
Yeah, the
All right, man.
blockchain and all that. What you go ahead?
I'm just gonna say I am over. I gotta wrap up. So give us a final word.
Yeah, dude. You know, keep the frequency high, keep love in the room, and let's keep building, guys. You know, we're that much closer to a breakthrough every day that we keep working towards our goal. So, stay busy, guys.
That's it. That's it. Thank you, GPSC, my brother. I love you. You have a blessed day, and I'm sure I'll see you around the Twitterverse.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Take it easy, man. I am Peace Love Music. We are DeOrganized Media coming at you live on Bitcoin Live Decentralized, broadcasting, bringing you the latest news and updates from Stacks and the broader Bitcoin and crypto ecosystem. It's Tuesday morning. Lots of time left in the week to keep hitting it. SBTC launch today. Be careful. Don't get too excited. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace out.